Hello everyone, my name is Cynistic and we are here with Twilight Town, a cyberpunk day in life. So basically, short story of how I came across this game is I was scrolling through Steam and I was just like, boop, that one looks really cool. So I was really interested in the visual novel-esque sort of graphics here. So yeah, this is by Sigyad team. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. But anyway, yeah, so this is a game by them. I've never played any of their games before. So it looked interesting, so I'm just gonna fucking play it. So here we go. A story about lies and impunity in the city of eternal twilight. Wonder, wow, the audio's a little bit loud, but that's okay. Let me just turn down the volume on my end. Like, it's not gonna matter for y'all, but it's a little bit loud for me. Let's see. Ooh, look at this, y'all. It's so cool. Okay, Sophia. Wow, I love the different boxes that they have here. Station, Eastern Shopping Sector. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Oh, is she like a robot? Should I do it more robotic? Like, stand clear of the closing door. Ooh, now playing. Freezing wind burst into the monorail car along with the crowd. Those who were inside shivered. New passengers hurried further in, trying to escape the cold. The monorail was jammed with people. People pushed each other around, trying their hardest to take a heated seat. I put my hands into the pockets of my jacket and turned away, pretending to be asleep. Literally, he's just like, okay, everyone's in peril and trying to find their seats, but I don't care. I give a fuck. I like this dude. Is he our main character? Next station, Residential Sector 26, Hanoki District. Congratulations on completing another workday. Sophia thanks you for your service. Why is Sophia talking in the third person? Nobody paid attention to the voice coming from the speakers. Such announcements were always aimed at laborers and city officials, but these kinds of people don't take the train. No? There have been a lot more of these announcements lately. I wonder if it has something to do with the plunging output of industrial sectors or something else. Man, I don't even know what you're talking about, but it sounds interesting. Well, not that I care. Or at least it sounds like I guess he's like in the sort of the middle class of job descriptions, and this is just him complaining to us as like the viewer. Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed a few passengers that couldn't hold back a tired smile when they heard Sophia. Can't begin to imagine what's on their mind. I still don't quite understand the context, but I felt for the ever-thinning wall inside my pocket, sighed, and pressed my cheek against the freezing window. Man, I'd love to see how freezing this window is. I'll never set foot in the gambling sector again. Oh, ooh, you got a gambling problem, good sir? I've been extremely lucky up until now, however. I remember it like it was yesterday. In the blink of an eye, I lost everything and ended up on the cold street penniless. He's literally thinking about his life's worth on this fucking train ride. How long is this train ride for him to think about all this stuff? Okay, things might have turned out differently if I had just gone one more spin. No, man, that's the problem about addiction. You can't do it, Well, it's okay. Trusty Cynistic is here to help you guide the way. Well, it doesn't matter now. What really matters is where do I get more money. No, dude, don't make this isn't Uncut Gems. You don't need more money to get your big break. Oh my dude. Attention. Yeah, no, maybe I should do that more femininely. Attention! In accordance with city's energy policy, the monorail heating systems will be turned off during the ride to the residential section 26 Hanoki District Station. Great. No heating means I'm gonna freeze my balls off on the way home. This is about the third cut to our district recently. Although I don't blame them for cutting off the heat, maybe once our district cleans up its act, we'll get the heat back. I don't know, man. You gotta give me more. So do you live in sector 26 and like, what about the other sections 25 to 1? Do they get heating? Is it just our section? Or perhaps we won't clean up perhaps we won't clean up our act until we get the heat on. Such a hot topic would make for a heated discussion. Haha, I get it, heat. All of the conversations, which are already few and far between, disappeared completely. It was a 30-minute ride to the next section, and those prudent enough were already asleep. Alright. 30 minutes, wow. Train rides must be long. Some even manage to do it while standing. If I'm not careful, I'll start dozing off too. Ooh, the last thing you want to do is dose up a train. That sounds really dangerous. I got off the train along with dozens of strangers. They hurriedly wandered off in different directions, leaving me alone on the platform. I pulled a pack of El Heart out of my inner pocket of my jacket in one smooth motion. I was about to smoke right at the platform, but managed to change my mind in the time and stepped aside into a less illuminated area. Wow, look at these pixel graphics. I love that. A patrol lighter came out from the a patrol lighter came out of the other pocket. It looked quite beat up and outdated, but that was exactly what I liked about it. Cause it's rustic? Good sir, that I don't know your name of? Actually, the lighter was just one of many useful- wait, no, actually the lighter was just one of many things that outlived their usefulness a long time ago, but somehow ended in my hands. Is he the type of guy to just like not throw things away then? I flicked the spark wheel and lighted up a cigarette. Elhart smoke, thickened with a tinge of sweetness, filled my lungs. My head becomes pleasantly foggy. No, my dude, smoking is gonna kill you before gambling! Come to think of it, today's loss was not awful. I've seen worse. I'm sure I can win everything back. All I need is some money, and then if I just min-max on those spins or change my cards more aggressively. Shit! A sudden gust of wind ripped the half-finished cigarette out of my hand and carried it away to an unknown direction. Oh, my dude! No! Haha, maybe I used up all my bad luck for today after all. I sighed and sat on a nearby bench. I could hear the noisy city from afar, though it was impossible to discern any voices or melodies since they were all mixed together. The smooth sounds of the monorail was the only sound that managed to work its way through the vicious noises. In a way, it was kind of relaxing. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry I don't know words. While listening to the lulling sound, I closed my eyes just for a brief moment. Oh, what happened? A voice. Ikuro! Alright, we're here with our boy Ikuro. Let's see. Ikuro! Hey man, can you hear me? Wake up, damn it! Startled, I opened my eyes. Is it my best friend of 300 years? Before me, I saw a guy wearing Admirals, it's like Adidas, okay. Tracksuit. Are you deaf or something? I did not give this dude the right voice. Glad to see you too. I'm gonna guess Ikuro is probably just like a slow talker. The guy who put such an abrupt end to my daydream was Nobu, a buddy of mine. To be honest, he probably was the only one who considered us buddies. I usually try to stay as far away from this guy as possible. Oh, Nobu, have you been getting into trouble lately? He just wasn't my type. That is to say, he's a bit of a dick. Okay, okay. Still, Nobu did help me out of trouble from time to time, and I'm grateful for that. He's nice to have around. But you said he's a dick, Ikuro! I shook my head, trying to chase away the remaining sleepiness. Did I fall asleep? Looks like it! How long have I been like this? Hell if I know! You better go get home if you don't want to freeze your balls! Why, like, how do you know my balls are gonna freeze, man? You don't know that. I think I said something like that earlier. You did! Maybe Nobu and I are more alike than I thought. Maybe I'm the dick? I don't know, man. Maybe both of you just like thinking about balls. Maybe that's just a thing. Regardless, Nobu was his usual self as always. Still, he had a point. It really was cold outside. Want to smoke? I offered him the pack. Nah, bro, gotta go! Only now had I noticed that Nobu was in a hurry. He was restless, repeatedly sneaking glances at the watch. Alright, see you. Yeah, see ya! Oh, and since you offered! Brazen as always, he reached for the pack and grabbed a few cigarettes. Then he waved goodbye and disappeared around the corner. I, on the other hand, turned toward home. Why didn't we just go home in the first place? I guess he needed the smoke first, right? Good evening, Mayasan. Oh, it's you, kid! Come here for a second. Lady at the counter called out to me in a cheerful voice. Again, my voice choices are not the best. As I came closer, she turned around in her chair, pushed off the wall, and dashed my way at the speed of a racing car. This lady was the shrewdest person in my residential block. The government had entrusted her with the duties of a security guard, a doorkeeper, a janitor, and God knows what else. So, I guess I really feel like, are we in Night City right now? Like, I know every time you think of Cyberpunk, you think of like Cyberpunk 2077, but there's a part of me where I'm just like, okay, Night City, but it's not actually Night City. Well, no, it's called Twilight Town. Okay, not Twilight Town. No, not Night City, but we're in Twilight Town. Okay. Thanks to her position, she could go as wild as much as she wanted. She was crafty enough to get the residents to do the janitor duties, though. I don't blame them. Who could say no to her? Why in the sour face? Well, actually, never mind. I felt her eyes fix on me for a while. What was I gonna tell her? I have a crippling gambling addiction, and one of the only things that keep me going is seeing your bubbly smile and your equally bubbly boobs in my face. You could probably like not say the last part, Ikuro. Fine, not my business. I wonder how she'd react if I told her that. Regardless, she pretended to lose interest in me, but it was clear she was burning with anticipation. Oh, okay, so she's into us. Alright. You know, I have a little something for you. It's called a get help card. JK, no. Aha, I knew it. No peeking. I swear to God, it's gonna be like a flyer. Oops. It's gonna be like a flyer for like, hey, get help anonymous or something. She reached down to the lowest drawer of her desk. I came closer and tried to look over her shoulder. Stop right there, kid. Step aside if you don't want to have nightmares. Okay, I will certainly have them, especially if, say, a huge dildo flies out of there. Oh my God, please let it be a dildo. I wouldn't be surprised if she really had something like that at her workplace. Is it a dildo? Mayasan kicked the drawer, closing it with a bang, and approached me. In her hands, she had something wrapped in a black plastic bag. Oh my God, it's not a fake dildo, it's a real dildo, which means it's a penis. I raised an eyebrow in surprise. Curious. I bet you've never seen something like this before. I swear to God, if it's a dick, Mayasan, don't tell me this is a dick, a penis. No, it's alcohol, okay. Alright. She opened up the bag a little, revealing an elongated glass bottle. Judging by the look on her face, Mayasan was about to burst from anticipation any moment. Well... She didn't bother to reply. Instead, she began to uncap the bottle with a mischievous smile. She was doing it slowly on purpose, as the process was bringing her a special kind of pleasure. Oh, okay, she's doing like a thing where she's like simulating the drink as like a penis, and it's like, whoa, look at me, ejaculation, right? A dull sound of the cap coming off finally ran out, and then my nose was assaulted by a strong smell of alcohol. Oh, duh, it's alcohol! Like, it can't... Masaka! It can't be! Seeing my expression, Mayasan busted out laughing so hard she spilled some of the bottle's contents on me.